Well, hey there, internet people. This is my first attempt at a video, so this is going to be about a Mercedes G-Wagen here behind me, and mine. It was making some noise for a while. Really kind of a crying, sighing noise that just gets kind of annoying. Sounded kind of like, to me, like the power steering pump was going out. So I decided to have a look at that. And, well, turns out it wasn't the power steering pump. And we're going to get into that. And I think a lot of people, I think people that have the M113 engine for Mercedes-Benz should probably know this little thing, because we went from, a $400+ part down to, fixed it for about 20 bucks. So, yeah, I figured I'd make this video, pass it on. All right. Popping the hood. Yeah, there we go. We'll get access to the engine room here. And here we go. Yes, and yes, I do know, yes, the engine does seem to list off to the starboard side a little bit. Old G-Wagons do that, so no worries. Alright, so, like I said, this thing was making kind of like a moaning, wheezy sound. I thought it would be the power steering pump way down in here, which is, not fun to change. And I started looking at it. I said, I'll take the belts off and I will try. There we go. Okay, maybe it's the idler pulleys instead. So I replaced those. There's the volt sucking on its electrical teat. There we go. So I replaced the idler pulleys, fired it up. I had the same noise. And I was like, what the heck is going on? So, about 130 bucks worth of idler pulleys. Excuse me. There we go. So the problem is, well, the engine's running and I was sitting here poking around at it, and I just happened to squeeze this hose right here, which is, a PCV hose. And the noise stops. I let go, it starts up again. I unplugged it while it's running, and it keeps whistling. Now I take the hose off. Whistle goes away. Sort of. I'm like, all right. Turns out, some months ago I'd replaced these rocker cover gaskets, and I bought all these new hoses in here. And it comes down to, there's a T down in here. And we'll get that out here in just a minute. All right. So anyway, we're going to pop off the throttle body, or I'm sorry, the mass airflow sensor here. Squeeze and pull. There we go. We pop this off like that. And this will come out. And by the way, if you break one of these things and you're in the US, you can get these from a Mercedes dealer for about $5 to $10. Okay. However, mass airflow sensor, they're a little more spendy. But if you're watching this and you own a Mercedes, you already know that when you go into the dealership, bring your wallet. All right. I will try to do this with one hand. Am I successful? I don't know. Let's see here. Stand by. I'm going to put you all on the tripod. Sorry, I had to go wrestle with my tripod. Can't do this with just one hand. You got to pry out on the little clip on the back with the screwdriver as you pull and yank on your... Yeah. hold that out of the way. There we go. And there we have it. One mass airflow sensor. And yeah, you can spray that down and clean it and stuff. I've already done that. So anyway, right back here, and you'll see it when you get there, there's this little vacuum tee. There's a vacuum hose, and then you pull out this little thing, and it looks like, almost looks like a cow skull if you look at it right. All right. Here it is, right here. This hose, this little doodad right here. Now, if you notice, this used to be about that long. What was happening was, as the vacuum was coming through here, as this had gotten a little older, it had gotten soaked with oil. It's pretty dang soft, and was pretty much just acting like a party whistle. And so yeah, it would sit there and just scream along as the, you know, when you had engine vacuum. So anything but wide open throttle. Definitely not good Mercedes behavior. So anyway, I have purchased a new one. I guess you guys got to see that long enough to get the part number. Open that up. And one thing, this is an OEM part, and yeah, about 20 bucks at the Mercedes dealer, okay? You can go out and do like I did and go get yourself a nice cheap and cheerful one that will give you the screaming Muppet noise. Or, you know, learn a lesson from this video and just go get the OEM part. So I'm going to stick this thing back in and put my truck back together and enjoy the way that this thing sounds. So here we go. There's two holes in the back of this. And you just kind of got to work that feel a little bit. Do. Oops. Yeah, there you go. Helps you put it facing the right direction. The one that has protrusion goes towards the back of the engine. So seat that down there all the way. Plug in the driver's side. There we go. Now we'll plug in the drinker's side. I said we'll plug in the drinker's side. There we go. And there we go. That's all in there nice and tidy. All right, now this is reusable. I've cleaned it, sprayed it with some silicone. Just for the record, on the old part that I just removed, the old vacuum tee, I don't know if you noticed, but that little rubber tube that I pointed to, I cut that thing off, and that made the noise stop. But I'm not going to put up with crap in my car like that. So I decided you'll get, you know, an actual bespoke Mercedes one, since the original one lasted better part of 15 years most likely. So there you go. Oh, and another thing, there's these little tabs on this, and there's corresponding slots that these tabs fit into to hold that in place. All right. And you just kind of line those up. And you got to kind of roll it around a little bit. There we go. There we go. Good to go. Pretty easy. You got to line this slot up for where that little tabby on the back goes. A little clip. And you just push it straight on in. Boop. Like that. Find the connector, which is down here. There we go. Squishes down there just fine. That's plugged in now. Now we can put on the clamp. This kind of keeps it from rocking out of there. One little trouble spot I've noticed is right around here. I guess that's a fuel pressure rail. Kind of start that first, and then you can work your way around. And another thing too is there's also a hook for this tube to catch into once you got everything on. And oh, by the way, speaking of hooks, there we go. Come on. So. Goes around. That clicked right together. That ain't going nowhere. All right. Get you out of the jig. Okay, so there you have it. Once again, that's $20. That little vacuum thing from the dealer. Yeah, that's $20 from the dealer. Right back there. Way down in here. Yeah, there it is. That's $400 and won't fix your problem. So that's all I got to say. That's the happy motoring. Stay tuned to me. I don't know if this will be my only video on YouTube or not, but the next mission on the GWagen here is going to be transfer case bushings, aka transfer case mounts, and homokinetic shaft, which is the small propeller shaft that goes between the between the gearbox and the transfer case. And that'll be coming up soon, if I'm thinking I need to do a video on that. If you caught this and liked it, let me know if you want to see a video on me beating myself up on a transfer case or not. Feedback's important. Guys, have a great day. Sorry, there, take care. Oh yeah, I almost forgot one thing. I know everybody's here and to come see the engine start up and not make weird noises. So that's what we're gonna do right now. All right, so stand by. Let's go ahead, and by the way, I've got the engine covers all on. Everything's tight back here. Once again, yes, it does list off to the drinker's side. That's normal. We'll go ahead and start her up and let y'all have a listen to a nice, quiet M113. Yeah, that vacuum cleaner sound is the air pump. All right, that's it. Mission accomplished. Off to go motoring.